I spent last night watching horror films, also known as PragerU educational videos, curriculum that they're going to be implementing into Florida public schools. These are a nightmare. You probably already saw the one that I did on Christopher Columbus, or you've seen it around the internet. That was pretty rough. But last night, I spent several hours going through all the videos that they have available in this Leo and Layla series. It's bad. It's bad, y'all. It's so bad. Because a lot of it is really nuanced, right? And so some of it really does require that you have an understanding, a pretty good understanding of history to realize the nuance that they are injecting into this, the indoctrination that they're putting into this curriculum. And then some of it, like this one on Frederick Douglass, is pretty obvious. All right, let me take you through it. So first, the video starts out with the two kids just watching TV, and they're flipping through all these news clippings about people protesting. It's such a weird time.
Bob, despite some violence and destruction by some of our angrier activists, we're seeing mostly peaceful protests.
Protesters are demanding that the police be abolished.
Well, Clint, these local activists want to abolish the police. They're claiming systematic oppression and want the U.S. system torn down.
What is going on? Things are so weird right now.
I know. Mrs. Calder gave us an assignment today about being activists for justice.
Isn't Mrs. Calder your math teacher?
Yeah. We learn math, but we spend a lot of time learning about the stuff they talk about in the news.
That's weird. Isn't math class supposed to be for math?
First of all, Mrs. Calder seems like a damn good time. So they're lucky to have this teacher. Second of all, did you see that? Did you see the two mentions about the police? That people want to tear the whole structure down? No. People just want to end systemic racism. That's going to require rebuilding the system. So the language that they're using, even, so much propaganda. But now they're going to take their little time travel device and they're going to go back to 1852 and they're going to meet Frederick Douglass. And it's a long conversation. I'm just going to show you some snippets. Trigger warning, all the bad things.
Slavery was part of life all over the world. It was America that began the conversation to end.
So they also do this several times where they minimize the problem of slavery. They act as if, oh, it's been around since the dawn of time. So, oh, well, I guess we should just roll with it. And then they also do the thing where they make America the focal point. We're the ones that try to solve this problem on a global scale. We're the one, America first. A lot of that propaganda.
Have you kids heard of William Lloyd Garrison?
No.
Nope.
He's an abolitionist like me, and he and I used to be friends, but we aren't any longer. We don't agree how to solve problems. William refuses all compromises, demands immediate change, and if he doesn't get what he wants, he likes to set things on fire.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like you know the type.
Yeah, we've got that type in our time.
So, you're trying to work for change inside of the American system.
Precisely, Layla. Our system is wonderful, and the Constitution is a glorious liberty document. We just need to convince enough Americans to be true to it.
And people like Garrison don't just want slavery abolished, but the whole American system?
You are correct. His approach is called radical. That means a complete fundamental change of everything.
That seems silly. There are so many amazing things about America.
Well, your way is definitely better. It's the right way to get.
I'm sorry, someone remind me. Are the Republicans the party that's so concerned about indoctrinating our children? What the hell is this? Here's the finale. Here's the grand finale.
So, Mr. Douglas, do you think we should be activists, just not radical ones?
Layla, your America where people are free and everyone is equal under the law sounds pretty great. But no place is perfect. So it's good to listen to activists who want to improve things. But they have to be willing to work inside our system. And they have to understand that change usually requires patience and compromise.
200-something years.
Then you might want to join their cause. But if they are radicals like Garrison, you and your brother will be best served to stay away.
I think I'm just gonna worry about surviving middle school for now.
That sounds wonderful. And you, Leo?
I'm just gonna worry about being a kid.
Did they just have Frederick Douglass tell two kids that it's fine not to worry about a systemic oppression? Just go on about your life. Enjoy being a kid. Don't worry about all the inequities. Don't even look around. Don't notice them. This one's also pretty bad. It's not as bad, but I will bring you this one next. I'm just going to go through all of them. We're going to go through all of these videos and call them out where we need to. So buckle up.